we're going live. Hello, YouTube. I'm Bruna, and I'm going to be the hostess in this meeting. I'm from São Paulo. I live with my family, and that's it. TNT, let me just explain a little bit. It's a safe place, a place to make mistakes, to practice and to speak in English, Italian, French, German, and also Spanish. I think I didn't forget anyone. What else? This is not a class, it's an immersion, so there isn't anyone here to teach you. But even though this is not a class, we're going to learn a lot from this experience. It's a safe place, so please let's not correct one each other. This is not the place for it. But if you want to be corrected, you can go to our website because we have classes. So you just have to go to talkandtalk.com.br. You're going to have access to the classes, to the plans and everything. And I think that's all. We're live on YouTube. These classes, these immersions are usually live. Okay, so I think we can start introducing ourselves. I think I won't split us. And let's go. I wanna hear from you who you are. Wisla, can you start introducing yourself? Who are you?
Okay, I'm Wisla Rebecca. I'm 70 years old. I live in São Paulo, and I've been studying English for 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, because I want to be a flight attendant.
That's awesome. Very good. Thank you for sharing. What about you, Adriana? Can you introduce yourself, please?
I am a student, English student. I am very nervous in the meeting.
It's okay. Take your time.
It is my 40 meeting. I live in São Paulo. I am served public. So.
That's nice. Okay, very good. My mom is also a public servant, and we also live in São Paulo, so we have some things in common. Very good. Let's hear from Mario. What about you, Mario?
Hi everyone, my name is Mario. I live in São Paulo. I am 60. I work with data analytics, of sports. That's it.
I'm always surprised because Mario said he's 60, and he looks like, I don't know, 40 something. That's great. What about you, Rosalia?
Hi everyone, I'm Rosalia, I'm 54. I'm living in Joinville, Santa Catarina. I'm married. I'm here in TNT to improve my English, make mistake, and trying to speak a little more. I'm so nervous today. Oh my gosh.
Why? Come on, Rosalia.
Because a long time that I don't participate more.
Okay, yeah, but come on. I feel you. It's a bit different, right? Like from the classes.
Yes, in this talk today, I don't know almost nothing about the financial.
Me neither. Let's learn together.
Yeah, a great talk to learn more vocabulary. Yeah.
Very good. It is. Thank you so much for sharing. Bru, what about you?
Hello, guys. I'm Bruna. I'm 30 years old. I'm living in Dublin and working as a pricing specialist. And I'm here to improve my English like you all. And nice to meet you.
Great. Last but not least, Katiana. What about you, Kat?
I'm Katiana. I live in Vitória, Espírito Santo. I have 38 years. I am married. I have a little daughter. My daughter have 5 years. I am engineer and I work with projects. I stay in TNT for improve my English and learning more about English and improve my skills.
That's great. Thank you so much. So we're all here to improve. Let's see the first question. What is financial independence for you? I can start with this one. for me, financial independence is maybe being able to buy the things you want, but not buying everything, you know, knowing how to control your expenses and how to save too, you know, and understanding that you may have an emergency in the future. So you need to save some money, you know, and to be careful. Mario, how do you see it? What is financial independence for you?
Yes, Bruno, I agree with you. Just completing your answers. You have income without to depend on the salary of a job. I think it's the idea to work for choice or pleasure. It's my opinion.
Great point. I didn't think about it. Like not working, you know, just working because you want. I wish I could. Of course, I like my job, but but if I didn't have to work, you know, if my money worked for me, it would be great.
Perfect.
Tatiana, how do you see it?
I think it's about the it's not about if you have much money, but I think for the emergency and don't stay in the how do you say, in the troubles with money, because I think you need a reserve. But I think the money, it's not the happiness, but I think it's necessary, but it's a difficult point to the end.
Yes, it is, girl.
It's a different topic for me. I don't speak about this and the other. I don't remember speak about this.
It's okay. Let's try. Thank you so much for sharing. You also brought a great point, you know, that it is important to save, and I also think this is part of the independence. Adriana, what do you think about it? What is financial independence for you?
I always saved my money, but in the last years, I have saved more wrong, more investments, but don't my retirement, because I pretend working several years, but I saved my money to travel, to join the life.
Yes, this is also part of the independence, right? Saving money for when you retired. That's a great point. Rosalia, what do you think?
I think it's when you live comfortably with your own money, from your stable career, or when you have a fixed income every month because you have invested, and now you can receive this investment you have done, more or less this point, because you don't need to work so much because you have this money every month.
Great point. Very good. Wisla, it's Wisla, right? If I mispronounce, let me know, okay?
Okay, yeah, I think financial independence is being able to maintain the desired standard of living without having to depend on the salary of a steady job.
Great. Okay, Bruna, I think did you answer? No, so it's you.
Not So I think just for complete, because I agree with you all said before, when you have financial independence, you can work and you can save and travel and buy what you want with control, of course. Yeah, I think when you don't pass for a trouble month by month, and you can spend more money when you have an emergency, for example. And yeah, I think that's it.
That's great. Yes. Very good. Thank you so much for sharing. And I think we can go to the next one about you now, talking about you, What kind of person are you? Do you like to spend or save money? Are you a saver or a spender?
I think it's me on the middle now, because in the past I was the people that spent a lot of money. I couldn't see investing in the stocks, for example, or something like this. And now I study for invest more, and I'm learning. I'm also learning every single day to being more control with my life and have this balance for
Me too.
travel and save.
It's a process, right? Yeah, for me, it's really
Yeah,
difficult to.
exactly.
Last year, we moved to this new place, and I spent a lot of money, like in the furniture and everything. So all my savings were spent in this bedroom.
I can imagine it.
And
It's
nowadays,
complicated.
I'm trying to rebuild my savings. My saving account, like it's being built again. Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you for sharing, Bru.
Thank you.
Adriana, what about you? Are you a spender or a saver? What kind of person and why?
Both, because I saved, I try myself planner. For example, I want to buy the ring. For example, I planejed. I saved my money. When I totally money, I spend.
I got you. Yeah, so you spend, but at the same time you save, right? You save in order to spend. That's a good idea.
But I saved for emergencies too. But I planejed I planejed everything.
Okay, that's good. That's good. We need to learn from you. Thank you, Katiana. What about you? What do you consider yourself?
I think I'm a person who save money, because in the past, for example, when I was younger, I spent money a lot with the clothes, shoes, and other things. And now I think if I want for something, it's probable I think more about this. If I want for a shoe, for example, I think, oh, it's necessary. I have other shoes similar in my house, with my things, and after this I buy something. I changed my mind 2 years ago when I read a book about minimalism, and now I think I'm a person who save money, because I don't buy everything what I see in front of me. I change my idea.
Oh gosh, that's great. You know what? I must share something with you. Some weeks ago, maybe it was a month ago, I went to the mall and a guy from a store, he offered me a nail kit, like to do the nails. And it was so expensive, guys, you have no idea. But I bought it because he was so convincing, and then I decided to buy it, and I spent so much in a nail kit. It was a really fancy store, and it was terrible. So I will answer, I am a spender, you know. I try to save, but that day it was crazy. I felt really bad. Mario, what about you?
I have a balance with money. I spend only what I can with things that will be good for my family or me. I am responsible with the money.
Very good, thank you. Rosalia, your turn.
Today, I think I am more responsible about my money, because in the past I was a person who spent so much money, but today I try to save more, because we wanted to build more, to invest more. Then we trying to spend only the things that we only need.
Perfect, very good. You know, after this biggest expense I had, now I can say I'm trying to save more. It taught me not to spend a lot. Wisla, what about you?
I prefer to save money. I think a lot about tomorrow, and I prefer to spend only when necessary. I think the one thing I spend more my money on is food, I think.
I feel you. Actually, yesterday I deleted iFood's app because I didn't want to buy anymore. I was like, no, I won't spend on iFood anymore. No, I will delete. So I did it. As you can see, I have zero self-control.
Bro, I'm feeling you, because it's a challenge for me. I know that I don't need to buy something, but I try, but not always I can. I can't.
Yeah, I feel you. Guys, I want to skip some questions because I want to hear your tips. Okay, so I will go to question number 6. How do you manage your personal financial life? I will send the questions again because I think Kachi came and left. So let's do it again. How do you manage your personal financial life? What kind of tools do you use to control your expenditures? Rosalia, can you start, please?
Yeah. I try to make a note about the things that I need to buy, and everything that I am spent. I try to take a note, but it's in the notebook, because I need to see all the time what I need to pay, or the things that I am spending my money, and what I am spending and why I am spending this thing. Then I try to take a note about
Very
everything.
good. Very good. Yes. In my planner, there is a part just for the financial stuff, and I also use it like I like to write down, you know. Very good. Thank you so much. Wisla, what about you?
I don't spend a lot because I don't always have money, but I help my mother manage her financial life using the financial control.
Good. That's great. My mom is also pretty good at controlling her expenses. That's great. Thank you so much. What about you, Katiana?
Usually I write in my account, I think is account, in my notebook and Excel, and every month I see these things and make a list, and I think it's this.
Great. Okay. So nobody talked about an app, right? So let's hear from Adriana. Do you use any apps, or you're just like the guys?
I make sheets in Excel, spreadsheets for my expense, and I share my money in according my projects for buy the house, buy the car, and the simple things too. For example, to travel anywhere in according my dreams.
Yes, it's great. Excel helps a lot, right? This month I started, I created my sheet, on Excel, and I'm trying to start doing it there. But it's the first month, I'm still not really usage, but I'm trying, I'm trying. Very good. I think Mario hasn't answered. So what about you, Mario?
Okay. I manage myself, my personal life. I am okay. I am a controlled person with this. I just use the app bank or internet bank, and that's it.
Okay, so like you don't take notes, you don't write, you just check your bank account on the cell phone. Is that it?
Yes, just this.
Okay, simple, but it works,
Yes.
because if you see that there is a good amount of money there, so you don't need to worry, right? Great, very good.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think
that's it.
I think everybody answered this one. Bru, sorry.
Yeah,
I
no
will
problem.
skip you. I'm sorry. Go
No
ahead.
worries. I think it's Mario said because he's a man. It's easier. And
Yeah, I think so.
woman spends a lot of money. So in the past, when I was expander people, I think I had an Excel file for control my credit cards, but now I don't have the just credit card anymore. So for me, it's easier to control in the app because I press in cards and always I can check my bank statement and to keep in control of my financials. Yeah, that's it.
Very good. That's great. Thank you so much for sharing. I still want to hear your tips. This one about the app and about the Excel sheets, pretty good. But let's talk about investments now. Let's go to number 8. What kind of investments do you usually make or know about? And if you want to share where you learned more about it, if there is an influencer you follow or a YouTuber, anything, just share with us. Bruna, can you start, please?
Yes, so now I have investments on CDB, and I don't know FEs. It can be spelling for English, and same stocks in Brazil. Just it, but I would like to invest more.
And how did you learn?
With some videos in YouTube and in Instagram, it's like a Primo Rico and Natalia Arcuri, some things like this.
Okay, that's good. Thank you so much for sharing
Thank you.
with us. Adriana, what about you? I saw you were smiling. Do you also follow Primo Rico and Natalia Arcuri? How is it for you?
Similar, Bruna, I follow up these people. I invest in CDB, Tesouro Direto, and recently I invested in Bolsa de Valores, but is few money because I still Ai, meu Deus, dá nervoso de falar. I still learning about it.
Very good. That's great. Great. Like bolsa de valores, or you can say stock market, stock market. Everybody say it's really difficult to invest there because you need to be in touch and always seeing the changes, right? So that's really nice. Congrats on your savings. Very good. Rosalia, and you? Do you make any investments?
Yeah, we make investments, but no in this kind of as Bruno and Adrian said, because I think we don't trust so much in this investment. Then we are a little old. Then we don't trust so much in it. Then we only put the money in the bank. Then time ago you building, we put this investment in building, buy the other house, other apartment, in this kind of things, because today you work in this way, then only put in this investment.
Okay, I think I'm just like you. Go ahead.
Yeah, because you work today and they rent the apartment and the house and build and a little business, and it's that.
I got you. Yes, I am a conservative person when it comes to
Yes.
investment. So the only place I put my money on is in the saving account, like poupança.
Save account, and after a little time ago, we put in the building the house or apartment. Building,
I
house,
got
or
you.
apartment.
Very good. Thank you so much. Let's hear from Mario now. And you, Mario, do you invest your money? How did you learn?
Yeah, recently just in CDB. In the past, I invested myself in stocks market, and it's important experience for me about money. I won money and lost more. I was looking my financial independence very fast, and I learned from the losses that it's a process and it takes time. That's it.
Very good. No, it's great. Yeah. So this is what is difficult about the stock market, right? Because you can lose money too. So you need to be careful and to be in touch with the information. Yeah,
Yes.
but it's nice. Very good. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Tatiana, what about you?
My money stay in the bank, in the safe account, and other times I invest in CDBs, and I think, how do you say, treasure, tesouro direto? I
I
don't
think
remember.
you can say real estate. Real estate.
Real estate, and it's this.
Very good. That's great. And last but not least, Wisla, do you invest?
I know very little about the CDB, and I'm no investment. I know that CDB is a type of term deposit, but I never tried to find out about investment.
Okay, I got you. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm going to move. I think I'm going to move to the next one, number 9. Nowadays, we can see a vast movement that brings to people the message to pursue their financial dreams and become rich. Some of them offer a 21-day challenge to change your habits. Do you believe in that? Like there are a lot of gurus in the internet nowadays, like talking about how to getting rich in 21 days, earning 3,000 reais every day. Do you believe in it? There is a guy here on TNT that he shared once that he was part of he invested his money in a project. Like his friends told him he would earn a lot of money, and actually he lost, like, I don't remember the amount, but it was like some thousands, so
Wow.
it's really difficult. What do you think about it, Mario? Do you believe in this?
Bruna, yes, I believe in acquiring key knowledge about financial education. When I invested in stock market, I received some messages about this and to get rich by investing and all. It's very fast, but it's for me it's no sense. So it's that's it.
Very good. Let's hear from Wisla. What about you? What do you think?
I don't know if it's possible, but I've seen people talk about make money by playing games or make videos. I've never tried it, and I don't know if it's possible, but it looks interesting.
Yes, it looks like everybody's saying it works. That is something on Twitter. Someone always saying like this: I won 1,000 reais just watching videos on TikTok or on that other app. What's the name? That is another app too of videos. I forgot the name. I will remember, then I tell you. So it's like, I learn a lot of money just watching videos. It looks real, but we need to be careful. I agree with you,
Yes.
Wisla. Bruna, how do you see it? Do you believe in this stuff?
No, I think it can be a bullshit. But I've heard about it. My brother sent me a video with something like this, earning money quickly, but I don't believe that can be possible. But if it's easier, it's go ahead with it. But I think it's not for everyone.
Great, totally
Yes.
agree. Katiana, what do you think?
I think when we're talking about the learning about the money, I think it's a good idea, because for the Brazilians don't have a customs and education about money, and it's difficult. I think it's good, but it depends. Yeah, because sometimes I see it's a very improbable. It's very difficult change old habits in 20 days. But I think it's good, because in this time you're thinking about older habits. But I think you need more time. For example, I take 1 year repents and thought about my consumismo. How do you say consumismo?
Consumerism.
Consumerism. And after this, I changed many things in me, in my house. But I think it's okay, because you're talking about this. I think it's very necessary, but I think it's a short time for change a big thing with this.
Great point. What you said about not having financial education at our houses. I will let's answer this question, like finish this round, and then I want to know from you how you learned, from like if you learned something about financial education. Okay, so let's continue. Adriana, and you, do you believe in this guru, these people?
No, I believe in studying, learning about the financials. But I read a book, I think it was college is The Power of Mindset, I think. This book was about this, to change the habits for 21 days. But I I give up before 21 days. It's very difficult. But this change don't just money for all the stuff, money to cigarette, a lot of things. But I don't give it. But it's important. Estude, conhecimento, knowledge about the theme. I believe it is.
Very good. Yes, totally agree with you. And I think with knowledge, right? Just like you said, with knowledge we can also identify if it's real or not. If you study, if you understand, you can identify like, oh, this is weird. I think this is fake. This is not real. It's not possible to be real. So I agree with you that studying is really important. Thank you so much. Rosalia, and you, do you believe in this stuff?
So I don't believe in this stuff, in this guru stuff, but I think if the person started doing this challenge for 21 years and it change your habits, then I think this person can be continue doing that and can start to save money. Okay, there is a lot of people started to only to play some game, then become a little wish for some time, then but it's only for a little time, because they don't know how can they say how they can save money. Then they need to learn more about that. Then if they participated this challenge for 21 years, then can be continue and learn some stuff.
Yes, that's true. Maybe this would be the first step. If
Yes.
if this is the first step for you to understand the bad habits you have and to create new ones, so it's okay, right? But if it's a challenge, like just to become rich in 21 days,
Yes,
impossible,
it's
right?
impossible, because it's not a miracle.
Yes, very good. Thank you so much. I think everybody answered right. So let me ask you about, it's a question that is not here. Let me know from you. The question is, did you learn about finances in your house from your family? Or if not, how was this moment when you like grew up and like you needed to take care of your own money? Let's hear from Adriana first. Did your parents teach you anything?
No, I learned myself, because my parents don't save money. This I think the old peoples don't believe in saved money. I think it's more the young people's. Oh, but I don't feel young. I was 15 years, but the old people's it is old people's are more teimosos, difficult in change.
Definitely, definitely. Very good. Thank you so much for sharing it. And it's not really common to, right, to have this financial this financial education. Maybe just the ones who were already rich, you know, and they could have the chance to study and to understand more. I don't know. Katiana, what's your opinion on this? Like, did you have anyone to teach you, maybe an example from your family?
I think it's very important talking in family about money. Because, for example, now I have a daughter, and for the kids, everything, when you stay in the story, everything, the beautiful thing, the kids say, I need this, I need this, I need that. And now I speak with my daughter, what do you think? And it's necessary, it's real necessary. I speaking about this because if I pay for this, it's probable in 5 minutes she lost or break or don't remember that toy. And now, for example, I speak with this, and she have how do you say mesada?
Allowance? Let me see.
Allowance. And for ice cream, for candies, and I speak if this money end, it's probable in the next week you have more money. And I, how do you say provocar? I provoke this topic in their mind about who what every for when you looking for something, this have a cost and you need the work for this. And I think it's necessary to speak with this and with the kids and in the family. For example, when I was a kid, my mother don't speak with this topic with me. And I am a consumerist for a long time, and I change my idea. I think it's okay speaking about this in family.
Mm-hmm. Great point. Thank you so much. And it's good your daughter has you to help her in this process. So congrats to on your parenting. Wisla, what about you?
Neither I nor my family is on to spend a lot, only when necessary. In fact, we spend our money on leisure, such as travel and tours, only when we can. We always try to control what we spend.
Oh gosh, that's great. Okay, very good. Right, such an example, right? Bruna, what about you?
So I agree with Katiana said, because I don't have this knowledge with my parents, because they were very poor and don't save money. And my mother always said to me, you don't need to spend a lot of your money. And because I'm not learning before, but now I know that you can be a better life. So just the same, but I can start learning with myself, and I have a degree in financial, so it can be could be good for me learn. And nowadays I think we can have access for watching the videos and follow some people. It's not happened with my parents, for example. I think it's easier to everyone learn a little per day, a lot of things.
Great.
Yes, that's it.
Very good. You know, my mom is she's a saver, you know, and it's interesting because at the same time she's a saver, she didn't teach me how to be one. So she saves a lot of money, you know, like I have her as an example, but she doesn't teach us, you know, how to do it. So we have to learn by ourselves, you know. But it's nice to see when the parents have this, they are really worried about it, you know. It's really good. Bru, would you like to say something?
No, I just agree.
Okay, good. Rosalia, and you?
In my case, my father and my mother live in the fields, work in the fields, no campo. Then we don't have so much money, but I remember that my father always had some amount for the things should happen without waiting for someone should be sick or the other things. Then my father always had a little amount for that. Then I think we needed to save a little amount every month, a little part every month for things should happen without waiting.
Great job. I totally agree with you. Oh gosh, it's great. Just a little bit. Yeah, it is important to save for emergencies. Mario, oh gosh, you're the last one. What do you think? Did you have this financial education at your house?
I agree with all. I think it's subject important to talk with our children. I try, and I learned myself when I invested in the stock market. I studied a lot, and I did several courses about financial market, and I use this knowledge to this day. I think it's very important to talk with our children. That's
great, very good. Guys, I think that's it. We're running out of time. I'd like to thank you so much for coming. Here's the link to the survey, so you can just go there and share with us if you liked this meeting or not. I just wanted to share something with you before we finish. I'm going to speak in Portuguese now, because em julho, o plano Pro vai ser alterado, né? Então, os alunos que estão no plano Pro aqui hoje, para avisar, né, também para vocês terem ciência de que o plano Pro vai mudar. Então, a gente não vai ter mais 4 aulas todos os meses, né? Então, a gente vai ter 4 aulas só para quem está no plano Pro, e aí depois, quando essas 4 aulas finalizarem, né, você vai ter que assinar algum plano. Então, a gente vai ter um outro plano, que é o plano Light.
Pro Free.
Plano Free, sorry.
A Free, né?
Meu Deus, ai que susto.
Falei errado. Tava contando a história errada, desculpa.
Estamos limitados a 4 só.
Tá tudo bem, o plano free vai mudar, então agora você só vai ter direito a 4 encontros, tá bom? E aí, caso os seus 4 encontros finalizem, aí você tem que assinar algum plano. A gente vai ter um plano Light, que você tem acesso ainda aos 4 encontros todos os meses, mas por um preço mais baixo, e o plano Pro continua. A gente tem todos os encontros, tem acesso a todas as perguntas, acesso a todas as aulas, acesso ao TNT completo no plano Pro. Tá bom? Desculpa aí, obrigada por terem falado, que eu nem vi que eu tava falando errado, nem vi, desculpa. That's it, guys. Please don't forget to rate the meeting. Avalie o encontro, é muito importante saber o feedback de vocês. Thank you so much, e a gente se vê. See you around. Have a great night.